Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Wednesday, June 17, 2026. The DAO hack occurred 10 years ago today. Polygon raises its block gas limit to 160 million. Stakehouse launches a confidential USDC vault, and Ondo adds 173 tokenized stocks. All this and more starts right after this message. ETH Daily sponsorships are now open. Reach over 10,000 Ethereum native subscribers every weekday. Learn more at ethdaily.io/ads. 10 years ago today, the DAO was hacked, draining millions of ETH from what was then the largest crowdfunding event in history, and forcing Ethereum's most consequential decision, a hard fork that split the chain into Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. The recovery was unprecedented, with developers executing counter-hacks to rescue the drained ETH, and every affected participant made whole, receiving their ETH back, plus bonus ETC from the fork. A decade later, the DAO has been reborn with a new mission focused on Ethereum security, with its recent Ethereum Security QF round allocating $1 million in ETH to over 134 projects. Polygon raised its block gas limit to 160 million at 1.5-second blocks as part of its most recent upgrade, enabling up to 5,000 payments per second and marking the latest milestone on its gigagas roadmap. Prior upgrades added EIP 7702 gasless transactions, made every confirmed block final, and cut confirmation times by 2 seconds. The upgrade directly supports Polygon's Open Money Stack, the stablecoin payment rail that entered technical preview this month. Stakehouse Financial launched the first DeFi yield product built for confidential USDC, CUSDC, deploying the Stakehouse Confidential USDC Prime Vault on Morpho with confidentiality powered by the Zama protocol. The vault gives CUSDC holders access to the same strategy as Stakehouse's flagship USDC Prime Vault, with deposit sizes, direction, and entry timing kept encrypted one-chain using fully homomorphic encryption. Users shield standard USDC into CUSDC, deposit into the vault, and earn yield from the underlying Morpho vault with no bridging or new chain. Deposits open June 23rd, and a shielding campaign runs June 17th to June 22nd. Plasma launched Plasma One, a stablecoin native neobank with in-app lending and yield powered by Aave. The app lets users pay directly from a stablecoin balance while earning up to 6% yields, positioning the product as a single interface for saving, spending, and earning in dollars globally. Plasma One pairs the lending integration with consumer card features, including up to 3% cash back on physical or virtual cards that work across 150-plus countries and over 150 million merchants, plus zero-fee USDT transfers and a virtual spending card issued in minutes. And lastly, Ondo Global Markets added 173 new tokenized stocks and ETFs, bringing its total catalog to more than 430 tokenized equities and funds live on Ethereum. The additions broaden sector coverage well beyond blue-chip names, spanning AI, robotics, quantum computing, defense tech, critical materials, and data center energy, alongside BlackRock active ETFs and covered call income strategies. The catalog gives one-chain users exposure to traditional markets without a brokerage, with trading and settlement handled on Ethereum. The growth lands days after Uniswap listed tokenized securities from Ondo, Xstocks, and Bakkt. This was a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also, subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.